Listen, I'm not high, all right? You're not going to fuck with me like that. I said board game. Clue, it's also called Guess Who's Inside Me. All right, battle shit, that's like Marco Polo with butts and stuff. You said Chutes and Ladders. All right, Chutes and Ladders, that's a good one. That's a standing reverse 69 while they're sucking off another dude. So it's like a ladder, shoot, ladder. Does that make sense? Life? Did you ever get anybody pregnant? You're playing the game of life. I don't know. What? Monopoly? That's the most interesting one. It consists of 5 guys and 5 girls, but it's not what you think. One guy has sex with all the girls, and then there's just 4 pissed off dudes. Yeah. What? Trouble? That's when you're having sex with your long-term girlfriend and or boyfriend, and mid-climax you whisper in their ear that you've been cheating on them all along. Sorry, that's what I play with my wife every night. No, that's not true. I play Uno. It's a card game. I know. Let's see here. You guys are having a fun time. I am, sir. This is not having a good time though. Let's see here. I don't know. I love my wife, but I feel like I'm always wrong in every argument. And sometimes she blames me on shit that I don't even have control over. Like, I had to sleep on the couch the other night because a bird shit on my wife. Like, it's not like me and the bird were colluding. All right, like we walked outside, a bird shit on my wife, and I, being a good husband, went over there and wiped that off barehanded, okay? I deserve a medal, right? Yeah. All right. But apparently you cannot laugh for a half hour afterwards because they get pissed off, okay? All right. This has been great. I'll leave it on this. Anybody watch porn in here? Yeah? Porn crowd? Yeah? Sir, what's your favorite kind of porn? You don't watch it? You look like you type into Pornhub yes and see what pops up. What about you, sir? What's your favorite kind of porn? I know I put you on the spot. Your girl was like, yeah, what's your favorite kind of porn? What is it? The romantic kind. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Romantic kind. That's little sister in the dryer, right? That's what you're talking about, yeah? Now, my favorite kind of porn is college dorm porn, because it's always been my fantasy to go to college. You guys have been so great. Thank you so much. Keep it going for your host, Gabe.
Hi, guys. All right. Again, hot flashes over here. Okay, so that was the white guy. It's all downhill from here. You know, we got top of the food chain with a 6-foot white guy. The rest of the comics have something wrong with them. Next comic coming to stage is Asian. That is a defect. You guys are going to see why. And you're going to love him. Please show him some love for Dante Chang!
Just tell me how to fix it and I'll do that. 'Cause I need you back. Ever since you been gone.
Damn, like two y'all was like, all right, motherfucker, I just want to get high in this motherfucker, you know. Why y'all give it up one more time for the last comedian, man. That's my man. There you go. Looking like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. You know what he told me though? Y'all seen that cartoon King of the Hill? He said I look like the son of Bobby Hill. What you think? That's not good. I'm high too, y'all. Y'all thought I was Asian this whole time, didn't y'all? So what's going on, man? I've been trying to grow this beard, man. It's not really working out, though. You know, it's sad. I've been growing this thing for like 9 months. If you look at it, it kind of just goes, and it's like, nah. I thought it looked good. Someone told me I look like a 200-pound catfish. That's not good either. Imagine I tell a homegirl, hey, hook me up with your friend. Friend asks, what's he look like though? Catfish. No goddamn neck and shit. And just chin and chest, baby. All right, y'all just sad in the motherfucker. I'm gonna just tell y'all a sad story. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all a sad story. I lost a friend this week. That's not funny, bro. That's what's funny about that. The fuck is funny about that? I lost a friend. That's funny. Lost a friend. Ha ha ha. That's the biggest motherfucker pop. For real. For real. But look, I lost a friend, but nobody actually died. This person just don't want to be my friend anymore, you know? But I learned something though. Sometimes you gotta lie. You gotta lie to your friend. You can't tell somebody exactly what you think. You know, so a friend of mine comes up to me, she's like, Dante, I really want this $30,000 Louis Vuitton purse. So tell your friends, let them know if they want to have sex with me, I charge $500 an hour. I was like, 500? You serious? She's like, well, what do you think I should charge? I was like, I don't know, like $40. She was mad as hell. She was like, fuck you. I was like, all right. $40, you know. She's like, I can't believe you. I can't believe you just offered me $40. I was like, nah. You giving me $40, motherfucker? She don't block me on social media now and shit. But this one really did it though. Like a week later, she put that picture up, you know, that hair done, nails did, hashtag thirst trap. Y'all know that bullshit. So I wrote a comment. I wrote $40, you know. I log back on thinking I'm gonna get a whole bunch of laughing likes. It goes, this user no longer exists. Sad story, isn't it? None of y'all think it's sad? I think so. I went to Hooters recently. Y'all ever been there? Cool, man. I went to Hooters, me and my boy Danny. And the cool thing about this day was the one with the biggest boobs sat next to me the whole time. Only thing is, it was my boy Danny and shit. My boy Danny got titties for real. Don't feel bad about laughing at this dude, man. He's an asshole. Always starting bar fights and shit. He got into a bad one a few weeks ago. I was like, bro, you gotta relax. Because if you mess around and go to jail, you're gonna get titty fucked. Like, push them together, Danny. Oh, come on, bro. We just did this. Shut the fuck up and push them together. Then you start I shouldn't have cheated on my taxes and shit, you know. This is how you know I'm not even playing with y'all. You got titties for real, right? For real. One day he calls me up really excited, like, bro, you got to come over. I was on the news, show up to his house, like 8 of us, cut the TV on, say the camera's right over here. You see Daddy from the side, no shirt, just dancing, have a good old time. But as soon as he turned, they blacked out his chest. He wasn't even surprised, like, yeah, bro, it happens. But not to dudes, though. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna give y'all life's lessons now. You ever been stuck in a conversation you really don't feel like being in? You sitting there zone out thinking to yourself, how could I get out this goddamn conversation? All you really need is 2 words. After you finish saying something, just say this. Oh, yeah, and just leave. Confuse the shit out of people, you know? It's the worst when you, like, other day, like, I was at the McDonald's drive-thru by my house, ordered my food, put up the window. The lady I was working in the drive-thru just had attitude for no reason. I couldn't figure out why she was so mad. I think because she looked just like Forrest Whitaker. It was weird because she was Chinese, weird as hell. So I told myself, I'm going to say something, lift the spirits. Sky's the limit, because she had a wedding band on. I can say anything. It's like, excuse me, miss, you're a very beautiful lady. And it's too bad you're married, because I would have loved to take you out sometime. She was dropped, but she goes, oh, I'm not married. I was like, oh, yeah. And I just drove off and shit. Cost me $60 trying to be cool and shit, you know? Fuck it. Fuck. I'm gonna just tell y'all something just fucked up. I'm just go fucked up. Charlie Kirk died a few weeks ago. How many of y'all happy about that? You happy about that? Look, we might all think differently about the situation, but there's one thing we could all agree on. It was a hell of a shot. Like, how did you miss his head? He has a big ass fucking head. How the fuck did you miss that shit, motherfucker? You know what? I'm a very non-judgmental guy. I don't really care what you've done in your life. I don't care if you sold crystal meth. I don't care if you used to make balloon animals and shit. But I don't think we could be cool if you used to be a pedophile and shit. I don't know how to explain that shit to people. You know what I mean? Y'all meet my man Bartholomew right here. Bartholomew. Like, ain't that guy that got charged with that shit? Yeah, but he don't do that anymore. He's a changed man now. He's making better decisions with himself. I'm gonna be paranoid the whole time and shit. Hey, bro, why you got so much goddamn candy? It's for Halloween. Yeah, but it's like April though. The fuck is that? Yo, why you always making excuses for R. Kelly and shit? What if you really like him though? Fucking like. Why you got an autographed picture of Jeffrey Epstein in your house, motherfucker? It's okay to laugh, dog. It's a comedy show. It's okay. It's like. I ran into a childhood friend the other day, right? And he tried to convince me to date his ex-girlfriend, which is weird. This thing, beautiful woman, super cool. And she had a wooden leg. This dude was trying to hook me with a piece of furniture. He was like, how come you don't want to date her? Because she got a wooden leg? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly why. You're supposed to mention that. You forgot to mention that. The night before, he showed me like 40 pictures of her, cleavage pictures, ass pictures. Not one with the wooden leg. You got to show me the wooden leg. You know what that's like? That's like selling somebody a car, right? And one of the wheels are made out of wood. You know what I mean? Look, I don't want y'all to think I'm some malicious dude, man. Before I ever talked about on stage, I had a conversation where I was like, Nish, is it cool if I talk about the first time we met on stage? She's like, oh my God, absolutely. And I swear to God, I got a feeling it's gonna be the greatest joke of all time. Knock on wood. All right, y'all, I'm Dante. Good night.
So show me that, show me that, show me that, trying to make you say.
Shit's good. I'm sorry. I'm doing what you guys are doing. Next guy. He's like South American or some shit. I told you it was all going downhill. Normally a headliner here. He's actually a headliner here in a couple weeks. But he's here in town tonight. You're going to get a taste of him, and then you'll see where you're getting 2 weeks. Please show him some love for my buddy Cisco Duran.
All right, we can do better than that. Make some noise. Make some noise. All right, give it up for the white guy and the Asian guy, everybody. Give them a big round of applause. Or not, fuck it. All right, thank you, black people, for showing up. Black people, thank y'all for coming out. They don't even give a fuck. I'm talking on stage. Black people. We supposed to be fucking united. Y'all not even looking at. Hi, black people. How you doing? Yeah, fuck y'all. All right. Now all of a sudden, fucking the black guy showed up. Hi. Latinos, we got Latinos in here? All right, 4 of y'all? Okay. White people? There's no fucking white people here whatsoever? Oh, just you white guy? All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate you showing up. All right, this is going to be interesting. There's a few fat people in here. Fat people, make some noise. Thank y'all for being honest. There's a couple of y'all that didn't clap, sir. I don't know why you didn't clap. Do you not know you're fat, fucker? Like, you just, like, you're not this fat, but you're getting there. You're like 16 cheeseburgers away from being this shit. Because this is what fat people do. Fat people look at other fat people and we judge each other. And I see the way he's looking at me. He's like, I'm not that fucking fat, all right? Jesus Christ. Like, how long you been fat, bro? Yeah. You still confused? Like, you not fat? Fucking, like, stand up. Maybe it's the jacket. Yeah, what, y'all think he's fat? No? Okay. The white lady said no. Okay. Black lady, you think he's not fat? No? Like, so am I fat to you? No? Shit, what's up, girl? You ever fucked a fat guy before? You have? You want to again tonight? No. Listen, fat people are amazing relationship. We treat our women good. Skinny people like, you guys, fuck y'all. Y'all don't treat your women good. We treat our women great because we don't have a lot of options. We're not going nowhere. As a matter of fact, I want you to know fat people are amazing in bed too. Because I don't know if you know this, we eat everything. Only 3 people got that joke? All right. Let's do some easier jokes since we're all fucking high here. I don't know. By the way, I just found out I was black people. I didn't know I was black my whole life. I thought I was Latino. I didn't know I was black on top of that shit. And it's not my fault. It's my mom's fault. She's really fucking racist. Growing up, I was like, Mom, what's the difference between black people and Latinos? I don't get it. She goes, well, mijo, we could swim. They can't. I was like, fuck. And if you're not laughing at that, that's a real goddamn joke. 7 out of 10 black people can't fucking swim. Like, black lady, can you swim right here in the corner? Can you swim? No, you got titties, bitch. You float. That's different. Plus, I'm okay with being black because Donald Trump's in office and I fill out paperwork that said Hispanic. Then I found out he was deporting Hispanics and I was like, I'm gonna be a nigga for the rest of my life. I'm fucking, I don't know. I'm fat black. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, I'm not Jehovah's Witness now. Like, I'm not knocking on your door tomorrow. Like, how weird would it be if I knock on your door tomorrow in a suit and tie, you open up the door and I'm like, you believe in Jesus? And you're like, didn't you try to fuck the black girl at the dad bar? That's not how that works out. I don't know. But growing up, my dad was weird. I saw my dad's dick one time. This is what happened. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. My dad pees with the door wide open. He never closes the door. And I walked in on him peeing, and I was like, oh, my God, Dad, you have a really big dick. And he pulled up his pants. He walked outside, and he was like, son, don't worry about it. One day you'll have a big dick just like mine. I was 25 years old when that happened. I might have found out I was black, but that dick didn't follow. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got a Latino dick, so it looks like a Coke can. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, fuck y'all. All right. I give girls diabetes way before a baby. I jerk off a lot. I do that. You jerk off a lot, white guy? You're newly married, so you fucking a lot right now? The fuck you mean? You fucking a lot or no? Ain't nobody playing by themselves? Nah, I do. Fuck that. I jerk off. I don't give a shit, dude. I fuck myself so good I don't need a woman. I fuck the shit out of my pillow. I don't give a shit. I do. Like, you ever do this? You ever jerk off and you know you're home alone? And then you hear a noise and freak out and stop, but it was just the ice maker? That shit ever happen to y'all? It's happened to every fucking dude in here. Every dude's been home and they're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh my, hello? And ladies, don't laugh. You got vibrators loud as shit. Sounds like you're cutting grass in a room for no reason. Just man. Another one, man. Yeah, fuck it. I knew it. Look at it. For real, though. I knew you have fucking vibrator. Which one you got? You got the rose, baby? You got the rose? Hell no. Which one you got? A what? A little bitty one? The fucking, like the bullet? I bought my ex a bullet. She never had one before. I bought it. It's the starter kit one. That's what you call that shit. She never had one before. She goes, what do I do with this? I was like, you put that shit on there, you go to town. And she started using it. She was like, me. I was standing there naked, like, bitch, tag me in. She kept going, me. And then she was like, where do I put this on you? I was like, bitch, it don't work that way. Look, he's covering his face like you try to put it on his asshole or some shit. She ever try to do that shit to you, bro? It don't feel bad, bro. It's not gay as long as she don't go in. It's just the outside. Just me. Look, she writing that shit down. She like, we gonna do that shit tonight. me. She gonna be like, don't you tell nobody about that shit, me. Put your leg up, huh, son? You don't know you gonna have your legs behind your head. It's not gay. Is there any gay guys here? Oh, shit, you? Okay. I thought you was gay for a second. I just didn't want to call it. How long you been gay, brother? Your whole life? Oh, nice. Okay. Is it gay if they put a vibrator, like, around but not in? Man, I love this gay dude, brother. Dude, he's like redneck and gay at the same goddamn time. He like, you know, everybody got to do their thing. If they like it, just put it around that motherfucker and be me. Bro, I fucking love you, bro. What's your name, bro? Seth? Fuck yeah. Where's your man, Seth? Oh, he didn't want to sit. You didn't want to sit in the front with your... Oh, your mom is here? Wait, hold on. And y'all didn't want to sit in the front? Oh, come on up, guys. I don't think, yeah. I still fucking, I could fuck with you from back here. Like, you know that, right? Like, I see everybody. This is a town hall meeting at this fucking point. Well, congratulations. I hope y'all have nasty sex tonight. And don't be weird just because your mom's here. Don't be fucking weird. Your mom does nasty shit, too. Look how hard Dad's smiling. He's over there like, she gonna suck my dick tonight. I'm sorry. I'm fucking weird. Right, Dad? You gonna get your dick sucked, Dad? Blink twice. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Look, he's like, yeah, I'm fucking. We getting high and then. All right. I don't know. I do jerk off a lot. My mom had a vibrator. I found that shit when I was 11 years old. It looked like this microphone. Plug that shit into the wall. That's why I'm a comedian today. I've been saying jokes into a vibrator my whole goddamn life. Just knock, knock. How you doing, Mexican? You good, bro? I know you Mexican, right? You Mexican? Sometimes, nah, fucker, don't. I'm not ice, fucker. Like, we're not. He looked at me like, nah, you ain't catching me, bitch. No, I'm not Mexican. I'm here to work. Bro, you can't look like that and not say you're not Mexican, fucker, with a Dodger fucking jersey on. On Sunday, it's going to be, let's go Raiders. Watch, fuck. You got a Raiders jersey? Fuck yeah, you Mexican, fucker. Fucking Mexican. No, I'm not Mexican. You're not catching me. Donald Trump is over there. I heard the rally is tomorrow. I'm not going. What's that fucking rally about? Is it anti-Trump rally? Yeah? Okay. I think, by the way, black people, I think Trump is black. Y'all think he black? No? You want me to prove it? All right. You remember when they shot his ear and he fell on the floor? What was the first thing he said? No, what was the first thing he said when he got back up? Where's my shoes? What other race gives a fuck about their shoes? Niggas, that's all I'm saying. Oh, y'all didn't like that one? All right, next joke. How much more time I got up here? No, we actually having fun. Y'all woke up. What's up, black guy? You good? You robbing the place or what? No, do you work here or what? Yo, he don't even know I'm talking. Black people, y'all don't hear other black people talking? Hey, brother. How you doing, brother? What's your name, bro? This is shit. This is what happens when you fuck with black people. Because they laugh and then they going to be like, nah, you thought you was funny on that stick? How you doing, man? You good? What? You the only black guy in that section. Is you and the Mexican. I don't know what the fuck. Who's black? You black too, bro? Get the fuck out of here. Nah, you Dominican, son. You black and Mexican? Oh, but you claiming black because you saw me fuck with this dude. What, 6'7", fucker? I hate that. That's the dumbest shit ever. Fucking 6'7". I'm 39 years old, man. What's up? You getting too close to the stage, black guy. You making me uncomfortable, fucker. What's your name, bro? Justin? All right, nice to meet you, bro. Who you here with? Oh, you work here? Oh, shit, you ain't gonna do shit. All right. All right, I'm joking with you, Justin. Look, he did that shake like, yeah, nigga, wait till after the show. Wait till after the show, motherfucker. There's only one way in and out this bitch. All right, we destined to bomb on this shit. All right. Let's do some jokes. I haven't really said any. I've just been fucking around this whole time. By the way, I used to weigh 600 pounds. I lost over 300 pounds, which is cool. Yeah. Now, don't clap. I'm really fucking hungry. You have no idea. You want to know how I did it? Change the way you eat. You change the way you shed the weight. I asked my dad. My dad lost the weight first. I was like, Dad, what'd you do? He goes, go to Whole Foods. They have organic fruits and vegetables. So I went to Whole Foods for the first time in my life. Got a shopping cart, put fruits and vegetables in my shopping cart. Then I got to the cash register. And I tried paying with my credit card, but it got declined for suspicious activity. So It's hard being fat though, man. Like, look, I work on cruise ships too, so like I try to do excursions. You guys ever heard what excursions are? Like, you know, I tried to go parasailing one time, and I tried to do it in America, but they got weight limits. They didn't let me do that shit. So I went to Mexico because they don't give a fuck about weight limits, right? I swear to God, I went to Mexico. Justin, don't fuck with me, bro. I feel like you got fucking hiding places and shit. Okay, all right, Justin. All right, Justin, we keeping an eye on you, fucker. All right, where was I before I got interrupted by Justin? Oh, parasailing. I tried to do it in America, but they got weight limits. They didn't let me do it. So I went to Mexico because they don't give a fuck about weight limits, right? I went to Mexico. I went up to doing the parasailing, and I was like, "Hey, can I go parasailing like this?" And then he looked at me, and he looked at his friends, and he was like, "Oh yeah." See. And I trusted him. I gave him my fucking money. And I got on that boat, and he put me in that harness. This is where I fucked up. He was tying me with a rope, okay? And he wasn't tying me regular. He was tying me like if I was a hook on a fishing rod, right? Like if I was bait and he was going to send me out to the goddamn sea. But then I got in that air, and I was having the time of my life. And about 3 minutes in, I got scared because I looked down, and I saw a whale chasing the boat. And I was like, "Yo, there's a whale chasing the boat." And they're like, "No, it's just your shadow." All right, some of you guys aren't laughing at these fat jokes. Loosen the fuck up, okay? Being a fat person is a decision. It's not a disease, all right? Like, I didn't just wake up one day, look in the mirror, and go, "Oh, my God, how the fuck did this happen?" This is years of bad decisions, okay? And there's a lot of skinny people in here. Skinny people, I got to talk to you, all right? From the bottom of my heart, fuck you. Always coming up to fat people trying to tell us how to lose weight. Stop that shit. Coming up to me after shows, "Yo, Cisco, you need to lose weight and you get diabetes." I'm like, "I'm having fun. Don't worry about me." "No, Cisco, you understand with diabetes, they cut off your toes, man." I'm like, "Dude, I don't see them anyways. Who gives a fuck?" Oh, that was, okay, fuck y'all. That joke got me on TV and y'all didn't laugh? Okay, fuck y'all. I'm joking. This is how you know our career is going great. All right, what's next? I got the light? Fuck yeah, I'm out of here. What do y'all want to talk about for the next minute? Gay guy? Seth, I don't want to call you gay guy. What's your, you don't know? I don't know. I feel like every guy goes through some like. You okay, baby? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. You trying to fuck right now? What's going on? I'm joking. I appreciate that, baby. I was trying not to die. Yeah. Because being, like, you don't understand, like, being a big dude is hard. Like, even traveling, bro. Like, getting on planes. I played pranks on people when I was 600 pounds. This is what I like to do. I like to be the last person on the airplane. And I send my manager to be the first person on the airplane. I make him send me text messages of empty seat numbers next to skinny people. I like to get on the plane last and call out the seat numbers like it's bingo to see what their reactions would be, right? Because they get really excited because the middle seat is empty, the door's about to close, the guy in the aisle's high-fiving the dude at the window like, "Dude, I think we're good on this flight." Then all of a sudden I walk in. B7, and they're like, "Oh my God." I'm a fat terrorist. I don't give a shit. All right, that's a closer. Fuck that. That was a good closer. All right, listen, you guys started great, and then we went downhill, and then we came back, and then we ended shit. But you guys were great. Support this. You guys do this every Friday, right? Support comedy. This is probably one of the hardest things to do is to go in front of a show in front of a bunch of high people. And Justin and a Mexican that I don't know why the fuck you've been standing there this whole goddamn time. Isn't there a mop or some shit? No, I'm fucking joking. Listen, you guys been great. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Appreciate it.
This is it, promethazine. I don't smoke gasoline. Fuck you, no Vaseline. I like my horse tangerine. Think I'm so dope, I have fiends.
Give it up for Cisco one more time, please, guys. This is right there. Right. I need it right at my nose. There we go. You guys ready for our headliner tonight? You guys are in for a fucking treat. This guy, third place on AGT. And his career's been skyrocketing ever since. He's going to do Barstow. He's going to do Bullhead City soon. He's going to do Laughlin. But tonight, he's in a weed dispensary. and you guys are in for a fucking treat. They call him the Cripple Threat. It's his first time here. Please show him some love for my buddy Ryan Niemiller.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.
Oh, yeah, there wasn't a chance in hell you were going to clap all the way until I got to the microphone. Thank you. You tried. But you're both high, and when I started fucking with the chair, you were like, this could take for fucking ever. I'm not clapping the whole time. I don't know if you heard, Gabe panicked immediately. He's like, do you need help, bro? What do you need? You're trying to do human shit. How we doing, everybody? We good? Hell yeah. I am going back to college immediately after the show. Thank you, guys. I have peaked. I had to convince my wife to watch our 2-year-old by herself tonight so I could come here for this. Life is awesome. I owe her fucking so many flowers. What's the best weed that I can bring my wife where she won't divorce me for doing this tonight? Oh, I thought you were raising your hand like you had a suggestion, but you were just bragging that you had one. I like that. Some of you were like, oh, fuck, those are his real arms? I thought this weed was really good. What do we got left? 29 minutes, Gabe, 29 minutes. Now, I'm happy to be here. I am happy to be here using my theater degree. This is what I do. I have a theater degree. This is what it lets you do, everybody. It's this and wear tights professionally. That's it. I have some on under my jeans right now. They're comfy as hell. I took out student loans to get a theater degree, everybody, if you want to know about my decision-making skills. I took out $100,000 in student loans to get a theater degree. That's a horrible idea. And some of you are thinking like $100,000, that's a lot of money. I bet this guy went to a really prestigious theater school. He probably went to like Juilliard. Close. I went to Indiana State University in Terre Haute, Indiana. The mecca of entertainment. It's where all the big stars go to learn their craft. Indiana State's a bullshit school. I don't know if you've ever been to Indiana, but don't. It's the worst. I should have known it was a bullshit school based on their mascot alone. You guys know what the mascot is of Indiana State? The Sycamores. Fighting trees. That's a shitty mascot, everybody. If you're going to have a mascot for your school, I think there should be a rule that it has to be something where hypothetically, if you encountered that thing in the wild, it would be a scary situation. Like the Wildcats or the Rapists, something scary. Nobody's scared of the Sycamores. Maybe like the Northern Montana Unfortunate Lumberjacks, but that's it. I don't give a shit. I just have to talk for 30 minutes. You laughing is a bonus. I'm just getting paid to talk for a certain amount of time. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm married. I got married. That's exciting. I'm married for 4 years now. Some of you don't believe me, and that hurts a little bit. That is a weird thing about having a disability. People just won't believe you when you say you're married. Like, that's a fucked up thing to happen. Like, people just won't believe me. And here's how they think that, like, I'm lying about it. Here's how they think they've caught me, that I'm not actually married. They'll be like, okay, Ryan, well, let's just say, hypothetically, you're married. Then where's the ring? So then I unzipped my pants. And they learned to take people at their fucking word. It's a cock ring, sir. That's what it is. I saw you processing it. You were working real hard on that one. You were thinking about it, and it's a cock ring. Her mom hated it. It was her least favorite part of the ceremony. "25 more minutes, Gabe." It does hurt my feelings a little bit that people won't think I'm married, because that is just one of those things where if someone tells you that they're married, you should just believe them. Because like not once in my life has someone ever told me they were married, and I was like, bullshit. Fucking you. You found love. You have one eyebrow and a hump. You found happiness. That didn't sound right. I have a hot wife, too. I'm bragging a little bit. I have a hot wife. Enough where there's a very distinct disparity between, like, our attractiveness level, and I'm okay with that. She's okay with that. Like, I know. I have a mirror. I understand. I became funny for a reason. I needed the help. It's usually not a big deal, but when we first were, like, dating, I'm going to kind of give you an example of how the difference in our attractiveness is. So a lot of times we go out to like eat at a restaurant, the waiter would only talk to her because he assumed that she was out with her special needs brother. Like that's and that's like bullshit. Like that hurts my feelings, you know. But I'm not a complain to the manager type of guy. So what I would do in those situations is I would shit on the floor. I would shit right on the floor. Right where I'm standing. If you want special, I will give you special. That's how you get a lot of free appetizers. And you close down a lot of Applebee's. "23 minutes. I'll count this down like I'm a fucking human abacus. This is the type of night where I'm glad I don't have wrists because I would slit them. Like, that's where I'm at. I just have to fucking survive all the time. It's hard to ask someone, like, can you slit this for me? Like, I can't put that on you, Mexican Dodgers fan. That's all I know you as right now. What's that? You won the National League Championship, yes. As a Cubs fan, I don't know what that feels like, so. You know your set's going well when people are just fucking giving you the Sports Center ticker in the middle of it. By the way, comedian guy, shut up for a second. Dodgers won. It's 5-1. Ohtani pitched 6, struck out 10, hit 3 home runs. It was. Meanwhile, this is not a fucking sweep right now. This has been, you guys are sweeping us right now. Because every comedian, it's been bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. Maybe I can learn to tie a noose. We'll try that. Let's talk about something happier. 2 years ago, had a baby. I'm a dad. You guys don't believe that either. That's fine. I fucked once. I fucked one time. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Now, we had a boy. We had a boy, which, look, I know this is a cliche thing you're supposed to say, but honest to God, before we knew what we were having, I did not care if we were going to have a boy or a girl. The only thing I was concerned about was, would my wife let me hold it? Oh, fuck you. None of you would let me hold your baby. Shut up. You're not better than my wife. How dare you? If I asked to hold your baby, you would panic. I'm like, he's not wearing his helmet yet. None of you would let me carry the mashed potatoes to the Thanksgiving dinner table, all right? Like, whoa, that is way too important of a side dish, Ryan. You take the napkins. You got those. That woke you up. 20 minutes. This is officially my worst Make-A-Wish ever. I wanted to meet John Cena, but he couldn't see me. All right. That one's for me. I don't give a fuck. There we go. You just can't, there's no momentum in this room. You get a real good one and your next joke fucking sucks. You guys let us know. Just know every time you don't laugh, it's technically a hate crime, and I will fucking report you. Nah, my son's cool. I like him. I think we're going to keep him. He's 2 years old. I'm trying to be a good dad. Like, I'm doing my best. I didn't have a good dad, so I'm just figuring it out. I felt really unprepared. And if any of you are parents, you probably know, like, no one's ever truly prepared to be a parent until you're there. But I think the reason I was probably the most unprepared, like the biggest reason, is that I hate children. And I want to be clear, your children. I love my son, but legally he's the only child I have to love. I married into being an uncle. I'm still not sure about the fuckers, all right? They're ruining my life. My niece and nephew, I like them. They're cool enough. No major red flags. But now that I have a son, I didn't realize that the cousins can fuck up your world just because they came first. Give you an example I'm talking about. My son, he's 2 years old, but last year for Christmas, he was not old enough where you had to go all out for Christmas. A 1-year-old, you don't have to go through all the lore of everything. You just need to give him some, presents to fucking tear up and have some shiny, sparkly lights. Like, that's really it. You don't have to go all out, and that was fine with us. We enjoyed it. We decorated a little, had a good time. And then we had our nephew and niece over. My nephew, good enough guy. He's all right. One day he was over during Christmas time, and he looked at me and he was like, "Hey, Uncle Ryan, where's Owen's elf?" Some of you, if you're not sure what I'm talking about here, what he was referring to is there is a Christmas thing that happens now called Elf on the Shelf. And what Elf on the Shelf is you get this little creepy-ass looking elf doll, and then every night when your kids are asleep, you move this elf around the house into, like, various mischievous positions. Like, wait a minute, elf, you don't have Lucky Charms in the middle of the night. That is tomfoolery. And you do that shit until you fucking die. Like, that's what Elf on the Shelf is. And we didn't want to do the elf because, he's 1. You don't got to do the elf for a 1-year-old. But then, my nephew comes in, they do the elf at their house, and I'm put in a weird position because I don't want to fucking Grinch up his Christmas. Because when he asked me, "Hey, Uncle Ryan, where's Owen's elf?" my instinct was to say, "Oh, we don't do that because that's stupid as shit." But I'm not a monster. I don't want to ruin Christmas for him. So I had to come up with something on the fly. I'm just like, you don't get your elf until you're 2. And luckily, kids are stupid, and he fucking believed that and just went away. That's great. Except for now this year, my son's 2. We got to get a fucking elf. Because kids are like little baby elephants. They don't forget shit. My nephew's going to be like, he's 2. Where the fuck's the elf? So now we got to get a damn elf. And I don't want to do the elf. So I think I thought of something to get out of it, though. So we're going to get the elf. And the first night that the elf is out, he's going to hang himself. And then when my son's like, "Why did the elf do that?" I'll be like, "Remember last night when you didn't eat your peas?" The elf hates that shit. Now eat your broccoli. You don't want to know what happens to Rudolph. They say being a parent's hard. I'm knocking this shit out the park. 16 minutes. I could just fall asleep right on this microphone right now. I don't like kids, though. I'm trying to, like, figure that out because I know because my son, I'm going to have to, like, see other people's kids. So I'm trying to, like, work up to that. Kids are just the fucking worst, though. They're my least favorite group of people on the planet by far. We should be deporting them. That's what I say. All kids fucking out of here. Come back when you're 18 and useful. I hate kids because they're mean. Like, that's the biggest problem with kids, is that they're just mean. They're so mean all the time. Especially when you have a disability. I'm fucking Christmas morning to a kid when they see me. Just walking down the street, minding my own business. They just say mean shit to me. It's scary. Kids scare me. I'm not scared of adults. Because adults can be mean too, but you guys don't fucking mean it. You're not going to say mean. Like, nothing you say can hurt. Like, you guys are nice enough. This is fine. We're having a good time. You're having a good time, at least. But, like, there's, like, nothing mean that you can say that's going to hurt my feelings for a couple reasons. Number one, I've already been paid, so I don't give a shit. This is bonus time right now. I'm just trying to have fun. Check is in pocket. And secondly, you're not as good at insults as kids are. You think you're clever, but you're fucking not. I'm on social media. I post videos and shit. I get mean comments, and it's always the same two fucking things. That's why I'm not worried about a mean thing. Because if you're going to try to be mean to me, you're going to say one of two things. You're going to call me a T-Rex, or you're going to mention my strong hand. That's all you fucking got. You ain't got shit. Why would that hurt my feelings? These weird-ass arms are buying me a house. I don't give a fuck. Kids, though, they're good at insults. They're good. Because they're honest. Nothing hurts more than honesty. Adults will lash out at you in some way. They'll say shit. They just make stuff up about you. Who cares? Kids don't know about that. They just don't have that filter yet. They don't know they're not supposed to just say whatever they see. If a kid says you're ugly, guess what? You're fucking ugly. Deal with it. I don't know what to tell you, all right? Get a cool hat, learn to dance. I chose comedy. Pick whatever you want. Sky's the limit. They're just so much better than we are at insults. We take too long. Adults are so bad. We talk for too goddamn long to insult somebody. We use too many adjectives. No one's sitting around for 20 minutes while you use words you don't know the meaning of. They got shit to do. Kids are efficient, though. They get right to the point. If a kid wants to insult you, here's what they do. They run up on you. They instantly pinpoint whatever you're most self-conscious about. They scream that thing in your face, and then they're gone like ghosts. You learn shit about yourself. My son's already a dick. I love him, but he's mean. He hurts my feelings more than anybody in the world possibly can. Just comes so naturally to him. I love him, but he makes me nervous. Now, I'm smart enough to know he's not doing it on purpose. He's not capable of that yet. But that almost makes it worse. It's just his instinct to be an asshole. I'll give you an example. A few months ago, I was fortunate enough that I got to go do some shows of military bases over in Asia. So I was in Japan, Singapore, and Guam. I was going to be gone for 3 weeks. And that's the longest I've ever been away since my son's been born. And when I was like on the plane to go to Japan, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was in my emotions. I was feeling a little bit because I missed my boy. I love my son. So I'm texting my wife on the plane. I'm like, look, I know he's in daycare right now. We're still in the air, but when I get to the hotel and he gets out of daycare, can I FaceTime, please? Because I miss my boy. My wife said, no problem, we can totally do that. I get to the hotel. My son's out of daycare. We get on FaceTime. He could not have given less of a shit. I don't think he knew I was gone up until that moment. He's just playing with his toys, having a good time, ignoring me. And now look, like I said, intellectually, I know I'm smart enough that he's not doing anything intentionally. He's not capable of that. But I'm tired, and I'm sad, I'm far away. So I was in my emotions. My wife saw me getting upset, and she was like, hey, Ryan, look, don't get upset. He just got home from daycare. He hasn't seen his toys all day. There is nobody he would be excited to see right now. And I said, okay, well, thank you for saying that. That makes sense. And then at that point, because my son has amazing comedic timing, our dog walked by. And my son went, "Ah!" So that was really sad for me. Because when I got home, I had to kill our fucking dog. Nine minutes, Gabe. Pretty soon I can count them on my fingers. That's how close we're getting. How'd I kill the dog? Explain it, jeez. This guy wants fucking lore to a made-up story. Weirdly, I slit the dog's wrists. I don't know how that was possible. Don't get fucking weird. It was a fake fucking story about the dog. That guy asks questions. 8 minutes. I'll fucking just count it down, baby. This is a cool place, though. I'm glad no one sat here. That would have made me fucking uncomfortable. I think these are my friends right here. The people who said they were coming out. I don't think my MySpace bulletin posts are working anymore. I am happy, though. This is cool. Even a weird night like this is my fucking job, and that's kind of fun. I came up from nothing. I'm an old trailer park kid. Anyone else grow up in a trailer park? Yeah. Trailer park people don't fucking cheer. They just sadly raise their hand. I'm like, yeah. That's all the excitement you can afford. I understand. It's the same way. I grew up in a trailer park. There were 6 of us in a single wide. I didn't have a bed till I went to college. Like, that's the kind of poor we were. It messes with you. Not so much like being poor. Like, that part, like, you learn to survive. Like, that's why this is fucking nothing. I'm having fun here. But, like, the rules inside the trailer park are much different than when you get out. Because, like, I live in a house now, but the first 18 years of my life, I was trailer people, and that shit doesn't just go away. It stays in your bones, in your malnourished bones. Because the rules are different. You learn things once you get out. Like, I'll give you an example. I was well into my 20s before I knew that you could buy a dog. I didn't know that was a business. People sell dogs? That's madness. Because no one in the history of trailer parks has ever bought a dog. There's only 2 ways you acquire a dog if you live in a trailer park. The first way is your neighbor's whore dog who is not fixed because spaying your pet's not free, and trailer people only love free shit. It's our favorite thing in the world. You offer a trailer person something for free, we will say yes and figure it out later. It doesn't matter what it is. I could live in a tiny studio apartment, and I'm still going to be like, fuck yeah, I want that trampoline. Awesome. You're just giving it away, free trampoline? It doesn't have legs. I don't have arms. That's my trampoline. It's my soulmate. Springs are rusty, I'll get a tetanus shot. Them bitches free and I'm due. So your neighbor's whore dog will get knocked up by some street tramp. And then a few weeks later, your neighbor comes and knocks on your screen door and knocks that shit off the hinges. You're paying for that shit, George. And George says, hey, my dog just had puppies. You want one? That's the first way. And the second way you get a dog if you live in a trailer park is one day a dog shows up at your door. Now you have a fucking dog. End of transaction. And you love that dog, everybody. You love that dog with all your heart until 3 years later your uncle comes to visit who does not live in a trailer park and lets you know that your dog is actually a possum. Four minutes. I can do 4 right there. Or give you the most uncomfortable shocker of your life. I'm all shocker. That alarm just went off, and I thought that was my time to leave, but it wasn't. And by that, I meant Earth. My time to leave Earth. Really want a drink of water, but if I grab that water bottle, it's going to get fucking weirder in here. I finally got a good roll going, and you're going to be like, oh, fuck. I'm glad we didn't sit in the front row. I'm going to fucking go for it. I don't give a shit. This is what it's like having a disability. This is fucking inspirational to you assholes. You're like, that's how he got on America's Got Talent. That's it right there. He can feed himself. Like, I can see why somebody fucked him now. I get it. I get it. That's the weird shit about having a disability. Stuff like that makes me uncomfortable. There's a lot more pressure on you. Like, I can't drop that water bottle. I just fucking can't. I set my people back hundreds of years. Crippled people aren't allowed to be clumsy. That's not something we're allowed to do. If any of the other comics you saw tonight, with Gabe came up here. And when Gabe's doing that amazing job of doing the announcements at the beginning, if he would have dropped his water bottle, you all would have went, well, all right. We want to hear more about those announcements. Keep going. If I drop my water bottle, you're all going to go, oh, that's so sad. I thought he could do that. Who let him try? Who let him attempt that? Can we get him one of those helmets where they put the fucking beer cans in with the straws? And where's his handler at? Where's his handler? When's a bad handler letting him try that? We should call the state. I'm just clumsy. That's who I am as a person. Like, look at me. Like, soak me in right now. If I looked exactly like this but had full-ass arms, you would look at me and go, I bet that dude falls over a lot, and you would be right. Minute left. I could conceive my son in that time. Thanks, man. You're all right. Either you really like the joke or you're just bragging you can clap, but either way, I'll take it. Pity claps, still claps, baby. Still claps. I'll do one more. Fucking cheering for, he's almost done, yeah. I think the coolest thing, though, about having my son is I do have proof that I've had sex. That is nice. At least once. Who's unfuckable now? Every girl I went to college with. And then I Lion King him for all to see. And then quickly put him down because I am weak. And he is a giant Midwest baby. I like sex. I know I'm breaking new ground in comedy by saying that. No comedian before me ever talked about enjoying sex. I'm the first. Don't look it up. It is weird for some people to hear a handicapped person say that they enjoy sex, though, because we, as a people, are not generally treated like we're sexual creatures. That is not what our role is in society. People with disabilities, our role is to inspire able-bodied people to get their shit together. My whole life is just peppered with people saying, well, if Ryan could do it, man, fuck you. I'm lazy as shit. What are you talking about? There's a term for that, though. It's called inspiration porn. And that's a real term. You can look it up. Maybe don't do it at work. I can't promise other weird shit won't trickle in there. But that's what it is. It's taking someone with a disability, declaring them inspirational for doing something that if an able-bodied person did the exact same thing, it would not be inspirational. I'm in overtime right now. I could have left. I could have left mid-setup, and you guys would have been like, well, all right. Some of you are so high, you're like, I didn't think he was actually here to begin with, and that proves it. Who would leave mid-setup? But I like sex, I do. My wife, she's powering through. She knows I'm doing my best, you know. I'm giving it the best. I'm not naturally good at sex. I can admit that to you guys. That's not a surprise to anyone. Not one of you saw me walk on stage tonight and was like, I bet that guy fucks like a jackhammer. Like, I know who I am. I know what I'm bringing to the table. I became funny for a reason. I needed the help. Ladies, you know who's good at sex? Unfunny motherfuckers. They didn't need to develop a personality. They were already laying pipe. -3 minutes. But I enjoy sex. I don't want to make it sound like I'm selfish, though. I want my wife to have a good time, too. I think that's very important. If you're in an intimate relationship, all parties involved should be enjoying themselves. But since I'm not naturally good at sex, I need to do a little more. So what I do for my wife is I take requests. It's the least I can do. Fellas, it's a little cheat code. If you're ever uncomfortable about your performance in the bedroom, here's what you do. You just ask her what she wants. You listen. You have to listen to the response. That part's very important. You can't ask her what she wants and then just keep doing your stupid thing. You listen to those things. You try to do them. And then it doesn't matter if you're good at them or not. She'll be so touched and grateful that you even made the attempt that you'll get weird birthday stuff. I had a good May. So I asked my wife what she wants. And I'll be honest, I can't do everything she wants me to do. Like, she wants me to choke her, and that's not going to happen. She's like, choke me, Ryan. Like, I am. I have been. I'm actively doing it right now. Choke me, Ryan. Well, here's 5 crackers and no water. Did that do the trick? Am I good at sex now? All right, I'm Ryan Niemiller. I'm going to go jump in front of a bus. Thank you, guys.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour.
Give it up for Ryan Niemiller one more time.
Track, so I spit
All right, we got to give away our prize, guys, and the DJ is about to start as soon as we give away this prize. Hey, we got a good bunch here. Let's see our lucky winner is. Lucky winner is 106533.